Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I'm an artist and a spiritualist, and I come here to discuss the principles of the law of one, to offer aspects, tools, and essentially what we want is every day we want to become a higher version of ourselves. We want a best version of ourselves, to have the intention to be happy, to set only happiness, to be only love, to let go of all the contrast and darkness of the conspiracies of the political and all those darker things that are completely they're just an old-time line. We used to be compliant to that, but now we're no longer compliant. But as long as there is darkness within us, this darkness outside of us will be reflecting the darkness inside of us. And so set your intention on be love only. For the more we look at the darkness of the world, this darkness of the world that we see outside is actually also happening inside. For inside is all that is. Inside is all that is happening. So by elevating yourself above that, you free yourself from this contrasting matrix. Is as above, so below. What's within is without. What without is within. So it is about seeing no evil, hearing no evil, and speaking no evil. It is very essential to understand that truth. This tree of knowledge, the separation of good and evil, is a trap. It is how we fall from grace. So return to the tree of life, the one love that is all, and to not see evil, to not speak evil, to not hear it even. So it will not affect you as long as there is things the button to push within yourself that can make you angry, to make you frustrated, that make all those things. The spirit will continue to. This is an opportunity to push all the buttons, so there's no more button, and you can escape that dark matrix. For there is and so return to love, and love source and you are eternally one. You are created in this eternal relationship of oneness. So it is important to continue to be sensitive, and to see that there is great opportunities that is given to escape the matrix and to disconnect from the matrix. But as long as we push against the dark, we're not going to be free against the matrix, about those darker forces. And all the dark is being expurged, and it's going to be expurged. It's part of the process. It can no longer be stopped. The political world will be cleansed. The finance will collapse. The financial world will collapse, and then the media will get free from when those powers are collapsed. The media will return to serve the people. And so this will take a little while, but continue to. You don't have, it is timeless. Your reality that you're seeking in terms of freedom and the freedom of your soul and spirit is timeless. It is now. There is no other place than now. And so you will continue to work with this aspect of freedom. So the past, present, and future. For the past is an opportunity to heal our wounds, and the future is somewhat of a projection, but it is all now as well. And so they will be reconfigured every day. If you want a private session with me, do not hesitate to send me an email. It takes me about maybe a day or two to get it organized. But and I thank you for listening. I thank you for sharing, for commenting, for your donations, for your likes. And the past is the triumph. So the light has been triumphant, and there is no doubt in the divine plan and the success. No matter what they're showing outside, it is just an illusion that is crumbling, and they will completely dissolve in the next few years. But we're going to see this year a lot of that coming up, and a lot of dark things coming up. But do not see it as dark, just see it as a release of something that needs to be expurged from this matrix. What is the situation now is an elevation. And what is coming in the future is happiness. So just focus on happiness only. What we're working on now is energy, to be one with the one. For it is the card number one. Everything starts from you, and you are the creator. All the universe can be, the world, the universe can be seen from many perspectives. They are just different aspects of a perceived illusion. For the truth is only God. And so whatever we see is perceived illusion. So we want to elevate our consciousness to a higher frequency of perception. And the outcome will be humility. We want to stay humble in our heart, so we can continue to grow. We do not want to be arrogant. We want to stay to understand that everybody is just playing its role, and this is just a role that we came here to play. And so, also, when you work with mantra like I am that I am the light, I am the love, it is good to cultivate it mentally, but if you can put some conviction into it, to realize, to feel it, it will accelerate this integration process. And so meditation is also essential. I continue to meditate, to turn to the divine stillness, to the blessed stillness within your heart. It is very important, because life is an open book. Nothing is hidden in life. For some things that can be hidden through symbols. There are symbols. the symbols everywhere that are hiding higher truths. But there's a surface reality, but the inner truth is always been available. Always, God is not in hiding. Is everywhere, and so it is. You continue to use your imagination also to imagine love, to imagine a perfect world. If so that you can create this parallel reality. This can live. We live in parallel realities, which is the inner our physical world, and then our psychic world. And so life is an open book, and it's like and there is certain books that talks about this world of symbols. Everything is symbol. One is the Holy Trinosophy, which is explained. It's a book from the 16th century, I think, 17th century. And then there is the Emerald Tablet of Thought that is very, very powerful. That's a much older book from Hermès Trismégiste. I recommend it. It's a great book of wisdom. For we can explore the universe here and now, and there is it's just a matter of opening our consciousness to that unity consciousness, and continue to use the violet fire, the fire of Saint-Germain, Collant Saint-Germain, to assist you to transmute all that needs to be transmuted. Nothing is rejected; everything is transmuted into white light, and to return to its original perfection, and create a world with only positive aspect. Put on details, not negative details. When it's negative, just stay very general. But when it's positive, you can put details. It will accelerate the process of manifestation, for it is all being created up there. And eventually everything's going to come down as in magic or miracles. So the awakening feels really good. I don't know if you feel this energy. We want more. We want to be awakened right now. And so, but it's just one step at a time process. And so we have to take it as it comes. For the illusion, the duality, the fear is like a divorce from reality, from love, from truth. But this divorce from reality has never been acknowledged from source. There is no higher law that supports the fear, the duality, or the illusions. It's just a perceived state of being that is living, that is the old timeline. The source only validate truth, love, unity, and so continue to work on this blessed neutrality. For it's a great expansion that is going on. So stillness becomes important, meditation becomes important. Understanding love is the language of the universe. From the fifth dimension on, there is telepathy, is plenty, or telesort exchange is plenty enough, for it is about unity, peace, and harmony. For first we have to clear up our mind and thoughts and breathe and hold the stillness within your heart. Understanding there is a 352 dimension of the Creator universe exists already within you. The kingdom of our God is already within you, and each of those dimensions are holding specific frequency of the divinity. So where we put our focal attention is where we end up. Right now we're still living in this physical world, but we have this other focal point that is our psychic experience, our mind, our emotion, our dreams, our desires, all those things. And so focus on that timeline. Cultivate that timeline. For the prime creator, primal intelligence of this universe and of all universe, have created this antenna. Have given its energy and its consent for the ascension of all dimensions. Everybody's ascending, and this planet is the focal point, and you are the focal point of that ascension. Say the world depends on you to fulfill your mission, to be one, to be at peace, to be joy, to accelerate the process. We have to learn to read and write. What we read is receiving from the guidance, and what we write is how we act upon it. So it is not to, at first, sometimes we read something positive and we write something negative. Our ego comes down to contradict that. But eventually we learn to go with the flow. For life is not mechanical. Life, we have certain habits to believe that life will happen a certain way because we had this habitual thoughts. But life will show us that to let go of expectation, and life can show us great miracles. What is important is to act in the most relaxed way possible, and the more we are relaxed, the more we are stressed, the less enjoyable life is, and the less success and result we will get. So it is relaxation is essential, and to always find this state of this half a state of being to be really well connected within as much as possible, and to be authentic. What we're going to do this year is to be more authentic and to feel, to sense, to know the authenticity, and when we do that, we also feel, sense, and know the inauthenticity of the world around us, but do not judge that. establish yourself in these higher mental planes where you can draw on this source of knowledge from your past, from past experience. And for there is this big data that is on the internet will be cleansed and serve the people. For now, it's like they're collecting all kinds of data, but that forces you to this lack of privacy. In the 12th article of the human rights, it says there is no, it's forbidden to create an omission, which is an intrusion into people's life, unless there is probable cause of criminality. But if there is no such a thing, they have no right to invade our privacy, and they're doing it anyway. But do not fear that. Just be transparent. Do not blame or shame yourself for any aspect of yourself. You are being protected. Do not have self-judgment on yourself, and trust that bring light into the internet. So even the darker force of control, they need this light. So send love and light. They will receive it, and some of them will assist them as well. So continue to diffuse this love and light, to elevate yourself. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Let go of all the dramas and conspiracies. For everything will come. It's going to come up. We're going to have to deal with it. For there is all this darkness that is going to come up. But if you already find this serenity within yourself, you will greatly enhance your ability to live that in joy, and so focus on happiness only, and create this world. I just want to focus on your highest joy, your highest passion. Know what brings you joy. I don't know if I pulled out some cards with this deck yet. I don't think so. I'm going to do that. Pull a few cards. The observer is may the truth be, and the truth will be known. So be patient in a relationship. Do not be confused by the lack of event, the lack of revelation of the darkness. Just know that they don't really exist in truth. It's just perceived illusion. They are illusions. But this darkness needs to be when they're going to be. Once we know that there is those darkness exist in this planet. It is all being cleansed, and it will come up to the surface. That will be known in due time. But it is not what you focus on. You don't fight against the dark. You elevate yourself in the light, in this tree of life. The highest wisdom is a new life. There's a brand new life. We're changing the decor, changing the skin, and we're going to be able to have this brand new life. It is a gift from the universe. What we need to understand is approaching the precipice. There's decisions we need to make. We need to choose to make those choices, those higher choices, choose the highest good, our highest good, the highest good of all, the best service, what is the best fulfillment, the best... What we need to do is trust. Have trust in yourself, trust in the divine plan, more trust in life. Life is one, and the outcome will be happy. Happy is the realization that not just to imagine that everything's perfect, but to realize that everything is perfect, and then to move from perfection to perfection to perfection to perfection. Even if the Lao Tzu said infinite perfection is so perfect it appears imperfect, or Spinoza in his Exile of Ignorance says you have to accept that everything, God is perfect. There's nothing in life that could be more perfect at any given time, because it serves a purpose. So it's about moving into this state of perfection, from one state of perfection to a new state of perfection, and find this joy and happiness that frees you from contrast and limitation. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to say about physics. I'm awakening. Spirit is confirming to me that my consciousness has ascended. My physical body still belongs to this world, this mortal realm, but my consciousness has reached the fifth, the sixth dimension, sometime even above, of course. But this state of immortality, this eternal consciousness, this unity with the One. So there is this parallel timeline that we're experiencing, and so when we continue to ascend, our consciousness is ascending, yet we still have to deal to passively resist and find humor and joy in all this darkness that we still perceive, that darkness that we're still experiencing in this physical plane. And eventually we want to move into to align our physical body to this ascension, to this higher light, which will transform our physical body into a bioplasmic form, which will be able to manifest and disappear from this physical reality. We'll project our thoughts. With our thoughts, we'll be able to cross the world with one thoughts like this. We'll be able to move into all kinds of dimensions. There is all kinds of magic, amazing possibility that will be given in the future in relationship to what is going on with this ascension, this return to this natural state of being, which is our divinity, which is God, our true self, our Adam Kadmon body. So it's all the process. We want more, we want faster, but be patient. Just enjoy each day and take it one step at a time, cultivate joy in every moment, find what brings you joy, and continue to cultivate it, to let go of all the perceived illusions of darkness. Well, I hope this was interesting for you. I'm going to sing a song that is, somebody asked me to sing a song of Led Zeppelin, so maybe I'll sing it tomorrow. I know one of them. But this is a song called Across the Universe. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass, they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Jahaguru Diva Home. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Images of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes, they call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox, they tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Jahaguru Diva Home. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of earth are ringing through my open ear, inciting and inviting me. Limitless undying love which shines around me like a million sun, it calls me on and on across the universe. Jahaguru Diva Home. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jahaguru Diva, Jahaguru Diva, Jahaguru Diva. So there is a part of us that will never change, that the divine stillness within ourselves will never change. The world around us will continue to change, and our life will continue to evolve. But this one part that is the divine, that is sacred, it will always be what it is. It's this love, this original love and light and divinity. We can never change. This is our true self, and this is an absolute in some sense. So our connection to source, our unity to source, to love, will never be acknowledged in truth. We can never separate ourselves from that. So it is a matter of reconditioning ourselves to perceive only that, to perceive no evil, to perceive no darkness, and to elevate ourselves, to crack the matrix, to elevate, to free ourselves from the dark shadows that are illusions. Perceived state of illusions. So the card of the day is the 8 of Gabrielle, the beautiful Gabrielle. She says, abundant activity. The results are quick in coming. Communication is primordial. So continue to communicate and do not be shy in your communication. Be gentle, be kind in expressing your strengths always, but trust in yourself and continue to anchor this light and to cultivate that happiness. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Namaste.